live.
What? I didn't get to play my music.
We're live.
No, not
It's
yet.
okay. We're live. Sheepishness is already here. Sophie's here. Rachel's here. Palm Tree Beach is here. Sean wanted to play his music because he's back. Hey, Beth. Hey, Michelle. And Maureen. And Pops. Wildflower. Jackie. Ashley Basta Volleyball. Chloe. Yay. Rachel. And Shar. Hey, and Shar, should I say Cher? Am I saying that wrong because your name is Sharon? I say names wrong. We know it's a theme. Hey, Jenna and Danny and Felix the cat. We even have a cat watching. Rebecca Marie. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, everybody. I know, Ashley Basta Volleyball. I just gotta say it all. Hey, Sophie Joe. Hey, Carly. Hey, everybody. Thanks, Alice. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, it's Finally Friday. Hey, Pantalina. She likes Cher. Okay. Duly noted, and I'm sorry if I mess it up again. Just keep reminding me. I won't take offense. I've got to get better at saying names. Thanks, Dan, the Newfie man. He got his postcard. It came.
Did he?
Which means my mom must have got hers. I should call her today. Call your mother. Good reminder. Call your mother. Okay, I think we're done with the DJ time, right?
What?
Thanks, Rebecca Marie.
Can't hear you over all this good music.
Thanks, Emma. Hey, Michelle. You see me now? Oh, como ça va, Sean? Sheepishness is tongue. He says, ça va bien. Ooh, hey, Heidi and Desmond. Thanks for inviting your fans, Desmond. And if any of you were on, oh, Sean is playing the casino. If you, okay. If any of you are on Michael Buckley's live stream, he's the best, isn't he? I love him so much. He's been so helpful. It sounds like Sean is back. He is back, Pops. He's back in full effect. He was really kind of bummed that he didn't get to be part of it on Wednesday. But, you know, Sean is a very busy woman. He had lots of meetings and things to take care of.
I'm going to make a shirt like that for myself.
We should. We'll tell Courtney. We'll screen print. Next time I'm screen printing your shirts. Thanks, Cher, for the 100 likes. Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, Sophie Joe, for inviting your fans. And Ashley Basta Volleyball for inviting her fans. Hey, Angelica. Woo, woo. Oh, sharing photo. You get it? Did you get it? Is that good? Okay. So anyways, thanks, Simply Jenna. Woo, woo, woo. Look at all those likes, you guys. Okay. Oh, Caitlin, you can guest today. If you have an AP exam soon, I'm not sure when we'll get to guesting because we like to set our goals, but I will try to get to you. Yes, yes. Thanks, Pyro Pixie, for inviting people. And In Love Mary Lou, thank you for the like. Simply Jenna is smashing that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Maureen is super hyper. Am I saying that right? Maureen? Is it Maureen? I'm going to get better. I'm working on it. It's getting there. I think we're Simply Jenna. Oh my goodness. She is smashing that like button. We're to 12,000 likes already.
What happened? I just went to...
Woo, woo, woo. Maureen. Right? I think that's right. Okay. Oh my God, Jenna, thank you so much. She said, no, she says smash that like button, y'all. And then one of my favorite faces. Oh, she is just all over it. And Ashley Basta Volleyball says, I only have 4 assignments left to complete by Sunday to be done with my 3rd year of college.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, wait a minute, that's mine.
Okay, Sean can have his cowbell back.
While I was away, were you playing with it?
While I was away. I was, you guys. You saw it. Jenna, thank you, thank you. Okay, so before things get totally out of hand, because Jenna is smashing that like button, I think that we should do some giveaways. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments. Never not going to laugh at that ridiculous cowbell, because Sophie thought it was going to be so much smaller. Thank you, Dacia. Am I saying that right? Happy Friday to you. Hey, Ashmar and Taylor. I got to meet Taylor in Amsterdam. And I also got to meet Maureen and Sophie and a bunch of people. And I'm going to say names wrong. It's a French name and I always say it wrong. Meilleur Fleur? How do I say it? Meilleur?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sean's busy. He's working. Hey, Allie B. Hey, everybody. Hey, Michelle H. Thank you. Thank you. It was wonderful meeting all of you. Did I say that right? Meilleur Fleur? Meilleur Fleur. She gave me the... God, why is it always in the dishwasher? It's because I love it, but it's that coffee mug that looks like a lens, like a camera lens. Super cool. Thanks, Riley. Hey, thanks, Letitia. You guys, we are all over these likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Aaron P. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome, Ashley. Thanks, Amy S. She's here, too. If you remember Amy S., she did the book thing that's behind me. Can you see it? And I'm sorry if you're watching, I haven't put up Holly Heart Trending. If you're watching, I haven't put up the thing yet just because I've been trying to catch up with life. I'll get caught up this weekend. We're going to clean house. I'll feel much better. And so that's us cleaning the house. I wish it was like that, like, pew, and it's done.
We're getting there, though. You know, I think we're getting caught up.
Hey, Cindy.
Slowly.
I think we are getting caught up. I'm feeling more like my desk isn't chaotic anymore. Oh! Who's dropping the lights? Woo, 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 woo. Thanks, BD. There's no cannon.
Oh.
We need the cowbell.
What is it?
We need the cowbell. Thank you, BD. Oh, hey, Buck Hollywood is over here now. I know, what is the parachute? Thank you for all the likes. You guys, I know the airplane. Smashing that like button. Thanks, Allie B, for inviting your fans. It was a plane. I wish they'd bring back the confetti. Next time I talk to them, I'm going to tell them we need some confetti. Thanks, Amanda. Woo, 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 woo. And Michael Buckley, I was already talking about you and how much I love your content and love you. So thanks for...
He made a video.
Yes.
The 13 Reasons Why You Should Live. And I think everyone should check that out.
Oh, I haven't checked that out yet. I'm sorry, Michael.
Excellent.
But he made a video about the 13 Reasons Why. Now Sean is looking up airplane sounds for future airplanes. I know, I am hyped, Emma. It's good to see you. But he did a video about 13 Reasons Why You Should Live. And I will definitely be sharing that today. I think you should check it out. Yeah. So thanks for putting that up, Michael. I think it's wonderful. Oh, Icy Spoonie is here. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. I'm super stoked. I'm also super hot and sweaty. It's so hot in LA all of a sudden. What? I was so excited that it was like, sorry, I'm going to move this down because I'm like cross-legged. So this is where I'm at right now.
See if Buck will jump on.
Oh, Buck, do you want to guest for a hot minute?
Yeah, that way everyone can click his name and fan him up.
Yeah, then they can fan you, Michael Buckley, if you want to guest. If you still feel like chatting, get in the guest and hang out. Get in the queue. It snowed in England. Eloise, I'm not going to lie. I would really, really like that. It's so hot. Oh, geez, Carly. That is such a swap over in the... Why do they do that to us? It's too hot. And I don't like the big changes. Oh, right. Arizona. I know Arizona's even hotter, but then, oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, Buck says he's ready.
He's ready?
Yes. Does he know how to do it?
He's there. I think he knows how to guest. He knows this isn't his first rodeo. He's been doing the live streaming. Hey, hey.
Well, hello. Good afternoon. Good after whatever. It's hot here, too.
It's hot there, too. Oh, we're getting a cannon.
Cannons.
Who's shooting us the likes?
I came in like a cannonball.
Thanks, Allie B. I'm glad you're back.
Yes. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause. We can just do this all day. Thank you for becoming a fan of mine, Bethel Ray. You've made a great choice.
Yay. Yeah, and how often do you live stream, Buck, so they know how to find you?
I just started again this week, and I've been popping on every weekday around 3 or 4 Eastern in the afternoon. So, I mean, that's my goal. That seems to be my best time to hop on. So, yeah, so please. And I went every day this week, and it was, like, magical and transformative. And I'm sure you know from the work you do here that it's just, you just feel like you're where on YouTube, you know it's good, but when you see it on YouTube, right away, you know it's like you're making major change on the spot. And it feels so wonderful.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like even though I put out a lot of energy on the live stream, I feel more energized when I'm done. You know? You're like...
Me too. Like, I'm so amped up. Like, I was on for 2 hours the other day, and I just couldn't leave. And also, because I'm doing, like, live coaching calls all day now, I get off the calls and I'm talking for an hour, and I'm so freaking amped up. And, like, that's why I have that behind me, so people know what I do as a coach. And I go, thoughts control, feelings control, actions control results. So I'm just like, this is what I do all day. This is what I do all day.
Yeah. That's so cool. And if any of you... Ooh, sorry, Sean's capturing a moment. If you guys don't know, Michael Buckley does over the phone only, right? Life coaching.
I do it on Skype, yes. I mean, if you live in Connecticut and you really wanted to come over, I guess I would consider it, but I would rather do it on Skype.
Yeah. You can email him if you're interested in that. It's something you've been doing for the last...
Yeah, I started last fall, and I've been doing it full-time since January, and I'm pretty busy, but it's so wonderful. So yeah, bucketbuckhollywood.com, and I'm happy to hop on a free consultation with you if you have any questions about that. So thanks for pimping me out.
Happy to do it. And I get to see you soon in Palm Springs. And
are you going to Playlist or no?
I'm going to Playlist. I'll see you in Orlando.
I'll see you in Orlando. So yeah, so on Friday I go to Florida, and then I go right to Palm Springs, so it's going to be super fun, and we're going to have to shoot some stuff together while we're there. I'm going to bring my camera.
Yeah, me too. We will. But everybody fan him up when he's going live.
Yes, we'll get back to your broadcast and get back to everybody, and thank you so much for sharing your audience with me, and I really appreciate the time, and I'm so excited to connect with you next week.
Same. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. And bye, everybody. Thanks for fanning me.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, so make sure you fan Michael. He's really great. And the thing that's interesting about the YouTube space for me is that, oh, hey, Nikki Fitch. Woo,
Katie
woo, woo.
the pimp.
Katie the pimp. Oh.
You know, my wife, she's a mad pimp, yo.
I only pimp out things that I think are really cool. Like Michael Buckley. No, but YouTube is interesting, and because I've never been like a huge YouTuber, some people are funny about that, but Michael has been so wonderful and always super friendly, and Allie thinks you're just hilarious. We've been missing you, Allie. I'm glad that you're back, and I'm also glad that you like made the choice and went inpatient when you needed it, because that, all the applause. I know, Nikki's been a while too. We've been missing you. Hey, orbiting around. I know we're over 50,000. I'll get to that, but anyways. Michael Buckley's wonderful. He's always been super kind to me when, you know, there was no reason to. Super warm, helping introduce me to other people. So, yeah, I like him a lot. Okay, everybody. Okay, we're over 50. We always do a giveaway at 50K. So, has anybody received, I know I saw one post. Someone's received their t-shirt. And so I'm going to do a reveal. Oh, yes, Allie, you should do a video about inpatient. And let me know, and then I'll share it. I would love to. Okay, so if anybody... Some people already got their t-shirts, but for those of you who haven't, you can close your eyes. This is going to be a spoiler. I'm going to show you what this month's t-shirt looks like. Are you ready? Oh, we also are getting a cannon. Do you guys see this shirt, though? I love it so much. Oh. Woo! Oh. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, BD, thank you. 14,000 likes, you guys. This is out of control.
Oh,
we're out of control. Rachel, you were the one that sent me the screenshot, right? If I remember correctly, it was you. Okay, so it's time for a giveaway. I think we should do two. Don't you guys think? We're already to 80,000. This is crazy. Woo, woo, woo. Orbiting around in full effect like Jenna was smashing that like button. Allie B is smashing that like button. Oh, BD is smashing that like button. Boop, boop.
You gotta wear these for the giveaway. That's because they're super cool.
Oh. You know what I love? My favorite, I've decided one of my favorite things is the old Snapchat filter where it'd go and the glasses would fall onto you and you'd be like, Sean is a thug. Okay, so the way the giveaways work is we as a community, it's hard for me to talk to you seriously like that. We as a community pick someone who we know either needs to be uplifted, someone who's been really engaged in the live stream, someone that we, you know, we just pick people and we give people stuff. And I keep a list of people, thanks to Letitia, I keep a list of people who've already received giveaways. And so hopefully we, you know, then we can make sure that different people get them all the time. Okay, so who do we think should get the giveaway? I know these are Sean's shades. If you can tell, they're a little big.
Those are your California Lokes.
My California Loke. I feel like an old lady because I'm like, it's hard to see. Okay.
And you're doing two, right?
Riley, we notice you. What are you talking about? And Rachel is asking if you can buy the t-shirts through there. I give them out through Patreon. If Court still has the screen, I might be able to make another one. I don't know, but we do have right now. We have for t-shirts. If you're wanting to win a t-shirt, we have a double XL, we have a large, and we have a medium. And the medium, unfortunately, has a little smooge on the front, and the heart's actually on the back. This was our first trial, so it's a little funky, but it's the unique. It's one of a kind, and it was funny because I actually made this one myself, I know, because Courtney's helping me, if you guys don't know. And the screen, it's when it broke. I think I told you guys the screen was broke, and so you see this little lumpy lump from when the screen broke. Oops.
That just means it's handmade.
It's handmade. It's made
custom.
with love. It's made with love. I know, 85,000 likes. Oh my god. So,
has Allie B ever won?
Huh? Allie B has won something, I believe. I've got my list up, you guys. I will toggle to my list.
Who else?
Let me see.
Because
I keep it all so that everybody gets a chance. Because I want all of you to know that you all have the opportunity to, you know, win. It's not just certain people. I think Allie B won. She won the necklace, the turtle necklace. Yep, I see. Okay, let's come back. Okay, woo woo woo. Let's see. What do we think? Eloise Taylor hasn't won anything. Yep, and Rachel Ray won the Tangle toy. Has Layla won something? I think Layla has won. And Carly, did you win something? I'm looking. I see Simply. Jenna, Allie B, yeah, she won the necklace. Jalen won. Amy. Rachel Ray. Let's see. So, what do we think? Eloise Taylor? She's been very involved. It's Christina. She says, I never win. Monica says, I never win anything. Sheepishness. I think Sheepishness has won something. Ooh, Eloise Taylor says her heart is beating fast. Make sure you breathe. And then what are we going to give for the...
I know. What does she want?
You want to think Eloise? We think Eloise?
Eloise. Rocks.
We're going to do 2. So, we have to do 2. So
and she's really been struggling with it, and I think that...
Yeah.
Sometimes a little Kenyan love spread around goes a long way.
If you can't hear Sean, he's telling us.
Was I mumbling?
He's speaking the truth. Okay, so we'll do Eloise. And then, who do we think should get the other? Because we're going to do 2, because we're already at 86,000 likes. Sound the alarm. Okay. What do we have t-shirts. We have, preach it, Sean. Nikki says, preach it. Then we have the giveaways that Jen Asbell gave us. One's like a knitted hat that she made, and then there's a coloring book. Sorry, I get really excited and I expel all my oxygen and then I yawn. It's not because I'm tired. It's because I get really excited. Okay, and then we even have, yes, there'll be another giveaway. So we'll do 2. Let's just figure out what those 2 are going to be. And people are saying Monica. That's what we think. This is very, oh, BD. Yeah, Ava. I think so. BD is a newer fan too, I believe, unless the name has changed, but been super involved. Let's give BD the other one. Okay, so we've got 2. And we'll do more, you guys. We're already to 86,000 likes. So we're going to do 2 right now. Yeah, we'll do BD. Okay, so BD, what would you like? And Eloise, what would you like? Let's get some shit together. We have a meditation coloring book. Oh. We have the Lama Sutra coloring book. We have the head massager, remember? We've got the Apples to Apples, the trendy one. I wonder if any YouTubers' names are in this. That would be really funny. No, but it says like viral videos, hashtags, things like that. Super cute. We've got Tangle toys. We've got the fidget toys, all those different ones like that.
Hey, Brent's here.
Brent is here. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you guys don't forget the squirrel underpants. I know everybody wants those. We've also got the curse words, the Italian and English curse word coloring book. Oh, Nikki, you read Buffering. Did you like it? I thought Hannah did a wonderful job. Writing a book is a very difficult thing, especially about your own life. She's so very brave. Okay.
Well, they want you to read some. Oh, interesting.
Read some? Read some what?
I don't know.
Read some what, Melinda? What do you want me to read?
Oh, thank you for inviting your fans, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Woo, woo, woo. I was just talking to you on Patreon. And if you don't know, I posted on Patreon. So I know, remember how we used to toggle back and forth between the questions? Because I'm so grateful. Without my Patreon patrons, I couldn't keep doing what I do. For those of you who don't know, you know, YouTube sucks sometimes and nothing is monetizable. It's really frustrating. And so, yeah, it's, I know, you guys forgot the squirrel underpants? Oh, Nikki, Patreon is a way to support creators that you like, and that you want them to be able to keep doing what they do. And you just go over to someone's Patreon page, and there are reward levels. Like, every dollar counts. Know that nothing's going to change for you if you can't give. That's completely fine. But you can give whatever is allowable within your budget, and you get rewards accordingly. And some of those rewards are the t-shirts, some are gifts.
Certificate.
You get the Kenyon certificate at $2 that you can print out and put it up. And some, I send a little gift that I pick out, and I write you a thank you card. There's all sorts of good things. One-on-one hangouts. We can do all sorts of goodies. So you can check it out.
Totally agree, Amy. Totally agree.
And you can find my Patreon page, Nikki, through the link. Sean will put the link out there, and you can click it.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Nikki. I know Maureen, I saw. Maureen became a Patreon patron today. And Sanders, if you're wondering, I'm 33 years old. Or 33 years young, you know. Yeah, thanks, Sheepishness. Sheepishness put it out, too. Yeah, I see Spoonies is a supporter. A lot of you support. I know, I am 21. Okay, so let's do the giveaways. We've got to figure out. So what do we want to do there? Thank you, Sydney. Sydney's also putting... Oh, Nikki, your birthday. Oh, yay, happy belated birthday. No, she's 19. I know, right? That was what King Tay said the other day. It was really funny. Thank you, Amy S. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need to get the giveaways out so that we can guess some people, and I can start answering your questions. I'm a fetus. I turned 20. Hey, enjoy it while you can, honey. Thanks, BD. Woo, woo, woo. So, BD, what do you want to... I'll be on for 2 hours, Rachel. I'll have to finish at 4 because, you guys, I'm practicing some fucking self-care. Sean and I are going to go get massages that we bought in February because they had a super good deal. It was like a Groupon thing. So we're going to go get massages today. So we have to stop at 4. I'm so excited. So anyways, I know I need that water. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Hannah did my cards the other day. Thanks, Z Secrets, for using your spin.
Z Secrets.
OBD wants Italian coloring book. Perfect. Okay. But Hannah was reading my cards. Whether you believe that stuff or not doesn't matter. And she told me something I already knew, which is like you need to take better care of yourself. And so I was like, I hear you, universe. I'll do it. Okay, I got to pull out that coloring book. Bear with me. Oh, no, that's not the right one. And I've got... Ooh. I forgot this one. Ugh, the light, man. It doesn't do it all the time.
What does it say? Ooh.
The life-changing magic of fuck you. Alphabetical swear word coloring book. Would you
never
want
seen
this
that one.
swear word coloring book, or do you want the Italian to English? Oh, do we not even have the Italian to English? I thought we did. I think this is the only swear coloring book. Adult coloring book. This is cats. That's not the right one. BD, I think I lied. I didn't mean to. I think we already sent that one out. But we do have the life-changing magic of fuck you. Is that cool?
Fuck you.
Okay, cool. We're going to send this one unless you say you don't want it, BD.
Can you open it and show us what's in it?
It's a secret. I don't want the thing to flash.
Oh.
I got to be careful. It says queef. Oh, that's a funny one to open up, too. Okay. Fuck a duck. Ugh. The light.
Is that cool?
It's because it's at an angle. Usually I have it directly behind me, but today it's off to the side. We've got to get better. You guys, I'll save up money and we'll get better at this whole live streaming thing. But for right now, this is the best we got. So we got to do what we got to do. Okay. That's going to be my new swear word. That's awesome. Yes, Wildflower. Our doorbell is still going off. It went off today, as a matter of fact, like an hour ago. Okay. So we got this. I'm going to send out to you, BD. I'm going to put... just email me, okay? Email me your address. Oh, Letitia, okay, good luck. I'll be thinking of you. I hope she has to go talk to her dad. I hope it goes well. I hope you're able to figure that out. We'll be sending positive vibes your way. Okay, so this is going to BD, and send your address to info@katiemorton.com. Or you can message me on Patreon if you're on there.
Says what other coloring books are there?
There is, Eloise, there's the Lama Sutra. Personal favorite. There's the cats, which is...
Cats one is kind of fun.
It's kind of... Ugh, shit, man. I hate that light. It makes me angry.
You know what? That's our next purchase. We're going to have to get out.
I know. I know. But then this one's actually one of my favorites if you really like to color because it's Zen coloring. It's like, you know, I'm trying not to make it hit the light. Do you see? It's like all the little doodles. You can get real detailed if you like. We also have a Harry Potter coloring book. Are any of these exciting to you, Eloise? What's this one? Oh, that's a journal. Okay. And then the Harry Potter. And then the one that we also have the motivational coloring book. And this is the one that Jen Asbell sent. If you can see. Sorry, I'm just trying not to get it so that the light hits it. Okay. Oh, Layla, you left a comment on the last live stream? Okay, I'll try to check that out as soon as possible. Okay. What do we want? Eloise, as she said. The FO
She wants the motivational one. I need motivation.
Motivational coloring book. Bing,
It's
bing,
going
bing.
your way.
Okay, and I know that there are instructions, so I think it comes along with a special surprise gift from Jen Asbell, who sent them. So if it's a little more than just a coloring book, that is why. Okay, I made a total mess of that box.
You did.
I had it all organized, and then I just tore everything out. Okay, Eloise, it's going to you. I'm just writing it down. And send your address to info@katiemorton.com, and I'll pop that in the mail for you. Okay, now let's guess somebody. Are you ready? Who wants to be our guest? Be our guest. Simply Jenna, are you ready? You're at the top. Let's check in with Jenna, who smashed that like button. You're welcome, Eloise. Thank you for being on. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Hi.
Hi. Oh, I think my camera's a little broken though.
That's okay. We can. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I cracked it and it went across the screen. So.
Oh yeah, that happens to the best of us. So what's going on?
I didn't even realize that I was in the guest, to be honest. So it kind of scared me.
Oh, you don't have to be on, sweetie, if you don't ready. No pressure. We can kind of see you now a little bit.
Maybe that's better.
Yeah, there we see you. So how are you doing today?
Not so great. I was considering checking myself in because my therapist is on vacation and things have been rough, so.
So do we think that maybe I think that's a good choice if you're feeling not safe, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking.
Yeah, and I mean, is there any way that we can help, or do you want to tell us a little about what's going on, or?
No, it's just a lot. I mean, my brother's sick, and he just got really sick again and went to the hospital, so I'm really worried about him, too.
Yeah, I know, and it always seems like when it rains, it pours, you know, with issues. It's like like your therapist is out, and then your brother gets sick. It's like, why does it have to happen at the same time? And
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, it's really brave of you to do that, like Allie did. Was it 3 weeks ago, I think, or 2 weeks ago, she checked herself in, and I think that, I know it's a really hard decision, but sometimes we just need extra support, and it's okay. That's what they're there for, right?
Yeah, it's just scary.
Yeah, I know. Have you been there before? Do you kind of know what to expect?
No, I have no idea.
Well, Allie, maybe I'll have Allie guest and tell us a little bit about it. Would that help a little?
Yeah, for sure, if she wants to.
Yeah, I'll see if she's up for it. She can say in the comments if she feels up for it, because I know she's only been out for a little bit, so we can see. But she said she thought about doing, oh, and Tori says, I checked myself in, it's okay. And people are usually, the one thing is they'll assess your medications if you're on any, so just be prepared for that. And then they'll ask you, you know, why, and there's like groups. I used to work in a hospital, and I know it can sometimes feel a little colder than regular therapy because there's a lot of things going on, a lot of people running through. But at the end of the day, you get more one-on-one therapy, you get group therapy, and you're in a supportive environment that'll keep you safe until you feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I can see if Allie wants to get on to tell a little bit about it and, you know, see how she's feeling.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're able to come on and hang out with us today.
Yeah, I always love your live streams. They always cheer me up, so.
Oh, good. Well, perfect timing then. Yay.
Yeah, exactly.
But let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to answer them either in the chat or if you have anything now. And I can talk about inpatient more in the live stream if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, because I have no idea what to expect.
Okay, yeah. I'll talk about it. But we're thinking of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, and thanks for hanging out and for being on.
Yeah. Also, everybody.
Oh, sorry, it was already cutting out. What was it? I want to bring you back. What was it, Jenna? I missed you. Said also everybody poop. Oh, Eloise, send it to info@katymorton.com. I just put that in there. And Michelle H, you'd asked about exposure therapy. I actually have a video on it. Look on YouTube for Katie Morton exposure therapy. Oh, thanks, Jenna. She was just going to say to give likes and share the broadcast. Sorry, it's like once I start because it's like end guest, and it's like, are you sure? And once I do that, it like takes a second, but then it's already happening and I can't go back. So I'm sorry. But thank you for being on. And is Allie still here? Carly, do we know if Allie's still here? I know that she's one of my largest fans, it says at the top, but I just don't see her. But if Allie, for now, I'm going to talk a little bit about what inpatient kind of looks like, and then I'll answer some of your questions in the chat, and we'll pop over to Patreon and answer some of those questions. So the truth about inpatient is that when you go and check yourself in, you do have to go to the emergency room. Unless you are trying to get into an inpatient treatment center for like 30 days or whatever, if you're struggling with addiction or eating disorders, they even have some for suicide. You can look in your local area and see what type of program it's going to be. But either way, what ends up happening is you go through roughly what they call an intake. And that is where you have to tell them why you're there. And it starts by saying, you know, that I don't feel safe by myself. Thanks, Icy Spoonie. Woo, woo, woo. I don't feel... orbiting around. I can give from some perspective. Do you want to guest and share? They start off by asking you, you know, if you're, what brought you there. They do the basic intake for you, and then they place you. They place you in a room, and oftentimes you have a roommate. They assess what medications you're on and all of that stuff, and then usually they do some assessments to figure out if your diagnosis is what it is, and they'll give you medication, feed you, you have groups, you see a psychiatrist, you see a therapist, and the days are a lot the same. It's like the same thing over and over, kind of. Oh, she's on her way. Okay, cool. Oh, Allie's here. Thanks, Sarah P. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, orbiting around is also in the guest queue, so let's hear their experience with inpatient. And then Allie, it keeps kicking you off. So annoying. It's so annoying. I know, you know, can be so annoying. Oh, be our guest. Be our guest. Thanks, Wesley.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. I love your t-shirt, man.
Oh, thank you. It's Michelle Branch. She just came out with a new album.
I love me some Michelle Branch.
Awesome.
So tell us a little bit about your experience, and thanks for offering that up, because I know sometimes, you know, people get scared.
Yeah. Well, this was 2008, so it was a while ago, but I drove myself to the emergency room. I told them I wasn't in a good space. I was like, I've been self-harming. I've been suicidal. I was like, I need some help. From what I remember, there was a separate section away in the emergency where I was.
There sometimes is a separate section within the emergency room for like the psychiatric portion. Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah, that's what it was, but it was like still in the state. So they had someone from here, it's called PES.
Okay.
Yeah, they had somebody come talk to me, say, hey, are you on medication? How long has this been going on? They did drug test me. I don't know if that's an important
part of the course.
detail.
Yeah, they usually make you pee in a cup and they take blood and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I stayed there for, I'd like to say, about a day before I actually got taken to where I stayed for about a week.
And that's normal too. It does take about a day sometimes to move you out of like the emergency and get you a bed and like a room and all that stuff. Yeah.
But it was pretty straightforward. It wasn't, in my experience, it wasn't scary or anything. It was, once I initially got in there. But it was just a lot of questions.
And
do you
have any say on how long they keep you?
Where? Like,
Is that in the inpatient, like once you check yourself in, are you able to say like I only want to stay a few days?
for me, no, they didn't really give me that choice because, I mean, I could have. Yes, you can. You can voluntarily leave, but in my case, they would have billed me for it.
Yeah. And that's the
They
truth.
would have,
Allie's right. She says no, you don't, and you don't. Like the short answer for me, once you check yourself in, you want to wait until they say you're medically okay. Otherwise, you're leaving like MIA with or like against medical what is it called? AMA?
medical advice.
Yeah, AMA. Which you don't want to do because then you get a bill. So,
Yeah, so I mean, I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here, but but I knew it was something I should do, so I
mhm.
stayed. But also, it was kind of scary thinking I don't need to pay this kind of money because I can't. So, um,
Yeah.
but once I was in, it was a lot of a lot of group therapy.
Yep.
Um, what I remember, I wasn't allowed to have shoelaces on.
No,
Um,
they give you like slippers.
Yeah, I mean, they let us do like no laces, but there were different tiers. When I got in there, you had certain limitations on what you could and couldn't do. Um, like you couldn't go to the dining room until you were put into level 2 where they trusted you a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
there
kind
were
of
a lot of different levels.
different levels. Yeah, exactly. You kind of work your way up the levels.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, and then they have a psychiatrist on board. You talk to them about twice a week.
Hmm.
And they gave me some medication, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it was pretty straightforward. And then they let you have visitors.
Yeah, they do. And there's just visiting hours so people can come and see you and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, that's my, you know, that's what it was like on my side, like what I saw for the people that I treated. So thank you for sharing.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm sorry if it wasn't like too, precise or anything. I just tried to just give like the general what it was like for me
No,
type of
that
thing.
is super helpful. You did a great job. Thank you. Do you have any questions though before I don't want you to feel like that's all you can talk about?
Not not really. No, not at this moment, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you do, in the chat and we'll talk.
I will, yeah, thanks for guesting me and I hope that to Jen, I hope you're okay and do what you got to do. Don't feel ashamed.
Agreed. Thank you.
All
Awesome.
right, thank you.
Huh? Bye, orbiting around. I like that name, orbiting around. Yeah, and Jenna, hopefully that kind of helps a little bit. If you have other questions, let us know. But that does give a really good thanks. Yoitz is here. Yoitz, it's Brittany Ann. I know that it can be hard to make that decision, but like she said, don't have any shame about it, Oh, I hope so too, Melinda. We'll be thinking of you. I hope your doctor's appointment goes well. Remember, Melinda was having issues with her pancreas and we weren't sure what it was. And so she's had an ultrasound and then hopefully we'll find out more. So we'll be thinking of you. Thanks, Amy S. Woo woo. Okay, let's answer some questions here and then I'll pop over to Patreon and answer some questions over there. But yeah, keep us posted, Jenna, and know that if you do need to check yourself in, that's completely fine. And I know that it's been helpful for a lot of people. A lot of people are talking in the chat about how they went in, and it was really helpful. Okay. Oh, Allie, I was just gonna guess to go over the stuff pretty much that orbiting around went over, but maybe we'll guess you later. Maybe you sing us a pretty song again. I don't know. I don't know if you're at work or at home. No pressure. No pressure. Okay. So, Pyro Pixie says, how do you deal with anxiety around a major surgery? Hey, Amanda Mandrell. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so the question again is, sorry, because I get excited, and you know how, like, this is just there's so many things going on, I get extremely distracted. But Pyro Pixie's question is, how do you deal with anxiety around a major surgery? The truth about that is, there is two parts. Number one, watch my exposure therapy video. You can utilize a lot of the tools in that to help you work through it, because a lot of the stress and anxiety around a surgery is like having to get there and having to, to talk to the doctors and put on the gown and go in the bed, and like everything can feel really overwhelming. And so imagining yourself going there, filling out the paperwork, and also when you go for like your appointments before then, you can use those for part of your exposure therapy. But the second component to this is ask all the questions you want until you feel okay about it. I think that many of us, I know myself included, when I see the doctor, sometimes I like totally forget everything that I wanted to ask them because they only have so many minutes, and they kind of can make you feel in a frenzy, like all frazzled. So write down any of the questions you have, know that you have every right to ask them, and keep asking them until you start feeling better and you feel like I don't know, like you have a clear understanding of what the process is going to be, what's going to happen. You can even ask, so when you're in there, what is it that you do? I know that, I've had clients ask that when they were having like a knee surgery or having their gallbladder removed or anything like that. You can ask, what are they doing in there? And how does it work? And how long does it take? And when will I be down and up? And all of that stuff. And so ask the questions, get the answers that you need until you feel better. Okay? I hope that helps. Okay, one more question, then we're going to pop over to Patreon. Let's see. Okay, Heidi says, recently been finishing therapy sessions, so choked up from stopping myself from crying and then break down in the car going home. Like that. You can
what the heck happened?
I don't know, you've got things going on. That's okay. So Heidi's question is, recently been finishing therapy sessions, so choked up from stopping myself from crying and then break down in the car going home. Heidi, I would bring it up to your therapist because, okay, Jenny, we're sending some positive thoughts your way too. It's also super helpful. Jenny has the same photo on her YouTube profile as well, so then I remember who she is and what's going on. That always helps me, you guys, when you have like similar names or similar photos, then I can remember and keep it all in my mind in like a storyline so I kind of know what's happening. So we're sending love your way, Jenny. But as far as feeling choked up after therapy and crying on the way home, talk to your therapist about it, because you should be doing that in therapy. And not to say you should, but I think it'll be easier on you to be able to cry in therapy and get it out there versus feeling like you can't and, stuffing it down until you get in your car and then it's like an explosion of emotion, because it could be really helpful for your therapist to offer up tools and things. And so bring it up. Let her know, him or her know that that's what's happening and that's what's going on with you. Of course, Jenny, and thanks, Icy Spoonie, for the likes. And so I think I would do that, and let me know. Keep us posted. Let us know how it's going. Because I know it can feel overwhelming, but the sooner we speak up and the sooner we let them know what we're going through, then the sooner they can help us. Thanks, Louie Lay. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sarah V, it says probably a stupid question. I'm just answer this real quick. And thanks, BD. Woo, woo, woo. It's probably a stupid question, but is it possible to get a medical leave of absence from a college sport? It definitely is. Talk to your doctor. A lot of times they need a medical doctor note, but often they'll take a therapist note. I've gotten people I had a client who played a sport in college that I got her out of because of her eating disorder. And so I wrote a letter and they talked to their coach. I think that we even did a phone, like had him on the phone kind of like in a session. She called her coach to talk to him about it. Yeah, so it can happen, okay? Going over to Patreon. And if any of you didn't know, I posted over there so that you can ask your questions there. And let's get down to it.
Wow, there's 100 people watching on YouTube as well.
Wow, 100 people on YouTube. Come over to you now where you can engage in the chat. I promise. It's super, super fun. Okay. This question says, hey Katie, I was wondering whether you have any advice about how I can gather the courage to tell friends and family members that I'm depressed. I've been trying to hide my mental health issues for years and it's only getting harder. And another Kenyan actually responded, because you guys are so wonderful, said I would start off by telling someone that you can trust or that's close to you. I told my best friend how I'm struggling. And I think that is the best advice, is to start off by telling someone that you care and that is really supportive and loving of you. And also, like I've always said, if we're going to tell someone about our mental issues, we're going to be nervous and we may ramble, we may not get to the point, we may say what we wanted to say. Thanks, Michelle H. Woo, woo, woo. So I think my main advice would be to write it down. Practice saying it out loud to yourself. Maybe you do it in your car. Maybe you do it when no one's home. Practice saying it. I know. Hey, YouTube. That's so cute, Nikki. And then practice saying it, imagining what you think the person you want to tell first will say back, so that when you go to talk to them, you're prepared, you know what it is you want to say. And I think it's really helpful to break it up into what is it you need them to know and what is it that you're going to need from them. If anything, you may say, there's nothing I need from you. It would just be helpful if you check in with me once in a while. Whatever it is, let them know. And that chance to do that. So yeah, practice so that you already kind of know what you're going to say, you know what point you want to get across, then you got this. And we're thinking of you, okay? Okay, one more question over on Patreon, and come back at you over on YouNow. It says, hey, Katie and Kenyon. So this is coming at you too. Are you ready? I need advice on how to deal with stress/anxiety during school. The only thing on my mind is everything I have to get done, but then I procrastinate it all. I totally understand. I've been seeing a therapist for a while, Skype and in person. Now we have a great relationship, but I couldn't afford it anymore, so I'm starting possibly with a school counselor. I feel like I've tried everything, but nothing has helped. It's only the second week of school, and I don't know what to do. Please help. Thanks for all your... You're amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a Patreon patron. Have some new Patreon patrons. Haley is a new Patreon patron. Georgie is a new Patreon patron. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So, to answer that question, there's a couple things. Number one is making sure, actually, if you want to look these up, just YouTube Katie Morton school stress. I'm sure they'll come up. But some simple tools can help you best manage. First of all, not making to-do lists that are longer than 7 things. And within those to-do lists, don't put like finish homework. That's not a to-do. We need to break it down into small achievable goals. So make sure you do that. Then take a break every 30 to 45 minutes. We can only focus for that long. Oh, of course, Aldonze. Am I saying that right? I think I'm butchering all your names. So breaking that down and taking breaks every 30 to 45 minutes because we can only focus for that long. And then also, the third portion of all of this is, since you are going to see a school counselor, if you need more time, if you need more support in school, please ask for it. IEPs are there for a reason. If they don't have IEPs themselves, because it's a private school, they have to have something similar. They have to have their own version that at least meets the criteria for an IEP. So ask. The resources are there, and you can get it, okay? So make sure you let them know. Should be struggling. You guys, we're almost to 100,000 likes.
It's choppy.
Oh, it's choppy. Glitchy.
Yeah, see, look on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh. In the Matrix.
I'm in the Matrix. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm all hooked up. Ooh-hoo. We're like, thanks, Amanda. Let me know if it goes away. If it keeps... Knit Jester says mine just started popping. It's next to ignition. Hot out the kitchen. Oh, okay. You now... Sophie says that it happened with Emma McGann. Trust me, if it happened with Emma McGann, because she's got legit setup. She has like all the best. We were actually asking them when her and her boyfriend were in town what stuff they use because hers look so beautiful. And so they have all sorts of good her tools about. Holly is here. Hey, Holly. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're going to give therapy one more shot. I know we talked pressure on you. Just put it out there because I think things can get better. Okay, I know, just can't handle our great guys. Can't handle all this excitement. So, oh, okay, Wascally, go your walk. But we'll be, ta-ta, we'll see you when you get back. We'll be here. Ooh, Sadie girl's here. Okay, my autocorrect hates Kenyans. I know it always wants to say minions, which is funny because that's not even a real word either. So I hope that helps for the whole stress in school. Thanks, Amy S. But at 100,000 likes, what do we want to do? Want to do another giveaway? Do we want to do a do you want me to karaoke something up? You know, I love you. I'll do whatever. Thanks. Keely is here. Woo, woo, woo. Of course, Taryn. I do many tweets, as many things as I can for, you know, for you guys. It's just, I'm just one person, right? Remember, I don't have minions helping me out, but I have my Kenyans helping me out. Thanks, Amanda. Okay, so giveaway, go to Disney karaoke. Woo. Oh, let's see. Karaoke firework. I could do that. I could totally do that. Okay, karaoke. I tell you what, at 100,000 likes, we do a giveaway. At 125, I karaoke. Does that sound fair? Oh, the Stroop waffles? We ate them all.
We ate everything.
Didn't even make it back. Although some of the candy,
a good plane ride, I gotta be honest.
I do still have, it was really good with coffee, but I do still have some of the sprinkles. Sean playing air guitar. Okay, Simply Jen says, sounds beyond fair. Okay, so At 100,000 likes, which we're almost there already, I'll do another giveaway. And then at 125, I'll do karaoke. And after that, we're going to have to come up with some other fun things, you guys.
No, we need a list.
We need,
suggestion box.
we need a suggestion box.
Suggestion box.
Suggestion box. Okay. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, Cher is asking tips on finding help when you have had mediocre at best. So do you mean like you haven't found the proper help, Cher? You've like had everybody's kind of been shitty. The truth about finding, we should dance. We could not karaoke at 125. We could hold on. There is a mail haul today. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. Let's pause. Let me answer Cher's question. So Cher's question is how to find help when you got mediocre at best. Something that I do is if you ever liked a professional, if you have a doctor that you like, if you have an old therapist that you used to like forever ago, if there's a treatment center in your area, those are great places to get referrals. Thanks, Jenny. Woo, woo, woo. An icy spoonie. So that would be my advice, Cher, is to get the referrals that way. And also read online. If people have any kind of, review, I'm trying to think of what the name is called and I can't think of it, but there's 3 or 4 different ways that you can review your therapist. Some people review them on Yelp. It's a super easy site to work through. Then there's it's like health something. I forget, you guys. But anyways, you can look it up and see if there's any reviews on them. And also call. Call until you get them on the phone. And then, if they call you back, make sure you're ready to pick up. Make sure you get some connections so you get a good feel for who they are. And ask about their specializations. And ask when they last took a class on it or when they were last at a conference about it. I think that is all really important information. And hopefully that gives you just some idea, Cher. Let me know if you want more information on that, okay? Thanks, Amanda. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, there's a mail haul. I have 3 things. 3 things I got in the mail. And let's do that in about 15 minutes, okay?
There's a flying egg.
I know, it's Ava's. It's her little symbol. Your ear itches, Carly. That sounds like really tough. Okay, orbiting around. Thank you. Okay, Mooney Moni says how to tell. Thanks, Yoints. I just feel like I gotta say it that way. I can't help myself. Mooney Moni says how to tell my therapist that I've stopped my medication. I feel like I failed her. Know that you can't fail your therapist. We're there to support you. We're on your team. We're all part of this little team, rooting you along. I like to think of myself as even though I was never a cheerleader and I think I'd be terrible at it, but I'm your cheerleader. I'm you got this. And then, if you trip up, I'm I don't know, some random cheer. Again, I'm not a good cheerleader. About get back up and do it again.
Oh, you hit 100K.
You guys, we got 100K.
Oh no, my cowbell is wearing out.
No, it's not.
It is. It's little clappers.
You just gotta go slow.
No.
No.
I think I know how to use a cowbell.
I think I know. Thanks, Holly. Woo. Oh my God. And so, Tanya, I saw that question. Okay. Yay. Hi, Julie P. So know that you're not letting her down. She's totally your support or your cheerleader. Just let her know. And most likely she'll just want to know why and want you to see your doctor because, like I've always told you guys, okay, bye, Amanda. Have fun. I'm glad you're doing some self-care. I think that, letting her know can open a conversation about why you didn't like the medication. Maybe we can either try something different or we try without. But it's good to talk about it, okay? You're not letting her down, okay? Trust me. Okay, and Tanya says, is it legal for a therapist to talk about a client as long as they don't name them? We can if we think it's helpful. It's a gray area. I don't talk much about my clients unless I think it's helpful to the client I'm talking to. I obviously would never name them. That would be extremely illegal and breach of confidentiality. However, I would definitely, thanks, Amy. Woo, woo. I definitely will share something like, oh, I had a client that was scared to do blank as well, but you know what, maybe help them. And that would be something I would use more as a tool to share a tool so that they know that it's helped somebody else, but I don't give much detail at all. And if it makes you uncomfortable that your therapist is bringing up other clients because then you think they're talking about you, which I'd assume is kind of where our mind would go, then say it. It's okay. It's therapy. It's not about me, the therapist. It's about you and you getting, your needs met. Ooh, Krista, we got a new Patreon patron. Sean, ring it.
I got it. God, I suck at my job.
No, you don't. He's great at his job.
Worst cowboy.
They missed you so much on Wednesday. Okay, good night, KB. I'm glad you're able to be on, even if it was just for the first hour. I see you to the Taryn show. It's just hard for me to keep up with everything. Okay. See, Carly says Sean is a pro. Okay, and PTSD due to MST books advice. I'm not sure, Cindy, what do you mean by MST? And I might just be really daft, but let me know. Sometimes it helps if you write out the acronyms instead. I know what PTSD means, by the way, but I just want to know, MST books. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, Molly asks, how do I go out with grace from a job that decided to not renew my contract? I was abused all year and am getting no respect. It's degrading. If you want to go out with grace, because in truth and history of Katieland, I go out like a wrecking ball. It was a wrecking ball. This is the thing that's really good about live streams is you see what it's like when I make videos. Like a wrecking ball. So, anyways, I think that it's best to get help. Talk to HR. You can file a report if you want because that's not okay for them to treat you that way. And do some things that are good for you. And know that if they already aren't renewing your contract, it is water in that cup, Nikki. I mean, I actually haven't been drinking really since Sean and I got back from vacation just because,
we're back to work.
Yeah, I'm like working again. On vacation, you're like, yeah, I'll have a beer in the afternoon. Why not? But now I'm like, I really just kind of want to get things done. Clean house. Get videos out. Hang out with you people. So, yeah. No wine or no cocktails. We don't even have anything at the house. So, there's that. But
we're basically Mormon right now.
It's not vodka. No, it's not vodka, Michelle. That'd be a lot of vodka. I don't think I could ever just drink that straight. But I think that, what was I saying now? Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, to go out with grace. I remember now. Truthfully, when they usually they do an exit interview, I would be super honest about it. I would tell them, the things that were hurtful to you. And know that if they're not renewing your contract and you don't want to continue to work, you can always leave. You can say, consider today my last day and not come back if you're able to financially do that. But the best is just to not talk to any people there. Get your work done, keep your head down, and leave if you don't want to cause any trouble and, you don't want to make it any worse because it's already been terrible. I totally understand. That's my best advice for that. I know it sucks, but be honest in the exit interview. Don't let other people have to go through that either. Oh, yoits! Thank you. Oh, Sydney said it's military sexual trauma. And you were wondering how to deal with PTSD from military sexual trauma books. Oh, do I have any book recommendations? Let me know more what the question is so that I can better answer you. But let me know how it goes with work and trying to, Ooh, I'm trying to answer Cindy's question. I don't really know exactly what it is. So I will. Okay. But I know it's hard to leave, gracefully when someone's a total asshole. Oh, a book recommendation. Does anybody have any books? I don't work specifically with the military. So for trauma books, I'd be doing what you'd be doing. I'd be looking, what I do, something for any of you who are wondering, if I'm looking for a new book, I go on Amazon, I put in keywords, I'd look up military, sexual trauma, and then I'd start reading the reviews and see what people say about it. And then I pick out my top 2, and then from there I kind of decide what I think is best. And so that would be kind of my advice for that. And if anybody has any, I know Amazon is the best. It's just a really great way to search for it and find it. Thanks, Amanda. Woo, 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 woo. So yeah, anyways, that's what that'd be my advice. And I'm sorry, I wish I had more book recommendations, but that's something that I haven't done in my own private practice. Okay. Ooh, Tanya, arachnophobia. Check out my exposure therapy video. I know you're going to hate it, but of course, share. I keep wanting to say share. I'll get it. Share. We're doing it. Thanks, Jacob, for the likes. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Let's go over to Patreon, and then we're going to guess somebody. So you guys get in that queue and get ready. Okay. Someone says they can't make it. Okay. Okay, Sean has some questions for me. I'll get to those in just a second.
I have questions.
Sean has questions.
I demand answers.
Says, I can't make it to the live stream. I'll be watching on YouTube. Okay, cool. But could you talk a bit about looking after your mental health while traveling? Particularly traveling alone, as I will be doing that. I'm going to the UK/Europe for, I'm going away for 6 months to 2 years, and I'm trying to work out some tools to take with me without packing my entire house. So any suggestions would be great. Thanks for the amazing work. You're very, very welcome. It can be hard when we're traveling. Thanks, Maureen. That's not Maureen, though. That's Maureen. I'm so used to seeing that name now and saying it that way. The truth about it is that we have to bring things that are the most helpful for us. That could be a journal. That could be your earbuds, just because we all know we're going to have our phone. Oh, good night, Junie Junebug. We'll see you next time. Thanks for popping in. And so, anyways, they bring in your headphones, because we all bring our phones, which has our music on it, and that way you can listen to some uplifting music. If yoga is really helpful, hey Karen, woo woo woo. I messaged you about our Patreon glitch, so let me know if that helped out, okay? Bringing your yoga mat, that's a quick little roll-up thing that you can, you know, put in your suitcase, or some of them even fold. They have travel yoga mats if that's really helpful for you. Finding things that help, that are easy for you to either buy there or do there. Coloring, journaling, music, yoga. If going for walks is helpful, just ask around, make sure you're walking in a safe area because you won't be familiar with it. And taking that 10 minutes to meditate, like Headspace is cool because it's only 10 minutes. Finding some things that work for you. I think that's the best when we're traveling. And give yourself a week to get adjusted. I find when we first get somewhere and we're like, oh, I want to stay in my schedule. Give yourself a break. It's okay. It's okay to take time to get settled and to figure it out, but you'll get there. And try different things. Bring your fidget toys if those help you when you get nervous. If you're worried about traveling with them, just use one like the Tangle toy because they're plastic. So it should be able to go through security and not have any issue. Yeah, those are just my thoughts. I hope that that's helpful. Okay. Oh, and the L Friends app is great, Nikki Fitch says, and it's ELE Friends. That's a helpful one too. There's also 7 Cups of Tea if you need a little peer support. There's also katiemorton.com if you need a little peer support. All of those things are, you know, really helpful. Okay. Oh, CM Clutton says, I don't get this app. Do you all know each other? Well, welcome to our community. So my name is Katie Morton. I have a mental health YouTube channel, and then I do some live streams. And so YouNow is a live streaming app where you can connect with other people. So, you know, you can come hang out. And that's how we all know each other, because we've been talking in the comments for years. Okay, let's guess somebody. Let's guess somebody. Okay, let's see. Someone who hasn't been on in a while. I like to, you know, spread the love. Let's see. Jessica. We haven't had Jessica on ever, I don't think. Jessica Aiken, are you ready to be on? I'm going to get a sip of water. Hi.
I'm so nervous. I can't believe you picked me.
Yeah, of course. I don't think we've said hi before.
My name's Jessica, and I'm a college student, and I just got done with my last semester, and it's been, oh, thank you. Well, I have one more year, but the spring semester's over.
Yeah, you're for now.
So today, it's been really difficult because things have been piling on for finals for weeks, and I've been writing papers, and then all of a sudden, I have nothing to do. And so last night, I was really anxious, and I couldn't go to sleep, and I do have depression and anxiety and already, and I was in such a routine before, and now that my routine's broken, it's become really hard for me.
Yeah, and I think that's really normal. We get caught up sometimes because we're so busy, we don't even have time to be upset. I know that sounds weird, but it's like we don't even get time to recognize if we're feeling down or anxious because we're just like going through the motions, getting things done. Do you have a therapist or a school counselor, anybody you talk to?
So I do talk to a therapist, and he is helpful. I like talking to him, but sometimes I feel like I have so much to do and I have so many thoughts running through my head that when I get to therapy, I don't remember what I want to talk about, or I talk about one thing, but then I leave and I feel guilty, like, oh man, I should have asked this question, or I have
Maybe
to wait.
write some things down. Have you ever thought of writing it down and bringing it in?
Yeah, I do write things down, so that is helpful.
Yeah.
I also saw your video about 13 Reasons Why, and I had a question regarding that.
Of course.
I had a lot of friends who are watching it, and they're in college with me, and even though we're above high school age, we're still around that. I'm 21. It's been just
Yeah.
a couple years since I've been out of high school, so it's been kind of triggering for friends, including myself. And so I haven't really heard advice about how to get over that. So I've heard advice, or I've heard things saying that 13 Reasons Why can be triggering, stay away. But if you've watched it and then you go through a relapse in depression, what do you do? Like, how do you deal with that?
There's a couple things. The first is reach out to your treatment team and get in to see them and tell them you're having a hard time. And then the second part of that would be like getting back into self-care. So doing things that are positive. If it helps for you to connect with other people, like to socialize, do that. If it helps to journal, do that. But do something that helps you feel better and gets you out of that. And then the second or the third thing, and the thing that kind of is going to make you giggle, but what helped me, because it was even though I myself don't have depression, it was a depressing show, and I felt terrible after watching it. And so what I did was I watched back to back, I watched it twice in a row, Bridget Jones's Baby, the movie.
Oh,
And I know that sounds silly, but sometimes it's like I need to focus my brain on something that's lighthearted and positive and just
right.
funny. And it totally lifted my mood. And I was like giggling. And I know that sounds really silly, but like maybe do that. Maybe find something. If you have some of my clients have watched it and had a hard time. And one of the advices I gave to them was watching something fun. And one of my clients in particular was like, I watched a whole season of How I Met Your Mother and Friends, and then I felt better. And
Yeah,
so
Friends for sure. I watch Friends.
yeah, so just giving yourself the time, because that's a lot of hours of like downer material. And so yeah, try to switch it up, and then let me know. Let me know if it helps. But as for the finishing school and feeling, down, talk to ooh, it was like for a second. And do some self-care, because you've survived.
Yeah, I did. I made it.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Oh, I think you're covering the microphone.
Oh,
There
okay.
you are. You're back.
Sorry.
That's okay. So yeah,
Uh,
you survived. Give yourself a little
Thank you for the advice. I don't want to take up too much time, but you had another guest on that was talking about going to the hospital, and I wanted to ask, and I wanted you to talk about, what does a crisis situation look like, or what does it feel like for somebody to be in a crisis situation, and how do you know that you need to go to the hospital?
That's a really good question, actually. And it's going to be different for everybody, but I can give you some basics around how it might feel and what a crisis is. And I always tell people, if you don't think you can keep yourself safe, ooh, sorry, Sean's a very busy woman. It's funny, it's a work call. He's like, sorry. I think that when you feel like you can't keep yourself safe, that's always a number one. Like you don't have any resources to help you and you feel hopeless. That's when I would say it's a crisis. Or if you've had something traumatic happen where you're like having nightmares and you don't know how to deal and you can't sleep, or you're feeling extremely anxious or whatever. If something like traumatic has happened to you, that's a crisis. And even if you're just feeling really depressed and down and you don't have anybody to reach out to, I think that's another thing too. And so that would be kind of like the reasons, and how it can feel is just hopeless. And almost like a lot of my clients will say, I just kind of felt scared. Like I'm kind of scared of maybe myself, or just scared in general, just not feeling safe. And yeah, so, and if anybody has any other thoughts on it, you can say it in the comments, but that's kind of my advice around it. But that's a really great question. Does that answer it? Am I doing a good job?
Yeah, that helps a lot. The reason why I was asking is sometimes I have these really moods that go up and down, and in therapy we talk about how our emotions can go up and down. It's not a straight line. And sometimes when I'm in the down part, I don't know, it feels hard, like I'm never going to come out of it, and I just don't know how down I need to be in order to reach out for help. And I think that that's just something that I've thought about a lot, because sometimes those downs are really low, and sometimes it's hard. So,
And I think, in truth, this would just be my last little tidbit of advice. If you are thinking maybe you should reach out for help, reach out for help.
right.
Because we don't think like that when we're doing okay. And so you're not doing okay. And that's okay. And I think that's kind of your cue to be like, maybe I do need more support. So yeah, reach out.
Well, thanks, Katie. Thanks.
Of course. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We'll see you next time, Jessica.
Bye.
Bye. Those are great questions, you know? I think that those are things that it's hard to know, but if you think you need to reach out, reach out. That's the signal. That's your little alarm. Woo, 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 woo. So, yes. Okay. Let's see. You guys, okay. We haven't done another giveaway, and we're over 100,000 likes. Over 100,000. Has anybody seen that? The reason I always say that, hi, Mergen. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Daniel. You're so sweet. I know we get to 200. We'll have to figure out what to do at 200, Sophie. What was I going to say? We need to do a giveaway. And I don't know. I've been getting distracted, you guys. Oh, the reason I say 100, like 100, there used to be that, I think it was a Verizon commercial, and there was this cute little, I think he was Indian, this boy, and not a boy, he was like 20 years old or 18 years old, and he was talking to his other friend who he's working with, and they're working for Verizon, and he's like, my last selfie got 100 likes, 100, and Sean and I loved it so much that I cannot stop saying it because I love it so much. Okay, so let's see. For the giveaway, who should win the giveaway? I drum roll, but it makes the computer shake, and we're already having choppiness. Or has the choppiness stopped for you guys? I hope it has. Oh, does anybody have advice about getting help in Scotland? Light and Shapes is wondering. I went to Scotland, but I believe they have the same type of system as the UK, where you have to get a referral to a therapist from your GP. Does anybody have any differing thoughts? Okay, it stopped. Yay. Okay, cool. Hooray. Okay, so Tony Perkins. I know Tony Perkins was up in the running last time. Let's see. Should Tony Perkins win? Chloe wants it. Pyro Pixie wants it. Civ says Betha. Yes, Betha. Let's see. Jenna for being brave. I think Jenna has won a giveaway. We're trying to spread the love. If I remember, I think, Jenna, that I sent you something, but let's see. Have I sent you something? I'm looking on my list. Yes, I sent you a t-shirt on March 15th. Isn't it crazy that I know that? Thanks to Letitia, I've got my whole list. Okay, and I do have a mail haul today. After we do this giveaway, I'll do my mail haul. Does that sound good? Sophie, have I sent Sophie something? Catherine, Kat wants it. And Pantalina wants it. Oh, Betha Ray wants it. What do we think, you guys? Sheepishness has won. I know that I have sent Sheepishness something. Let's see. Betha, Catherine, Kat, and Chloe, Jessica. Let's see, Jessica. Tony Perkins, still in the running, Tony. Who do we think? I'm looking through your comments. Sorry if you hear me clicking, it's because I'm scrolling around. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it's all over. I think Betha wins. Betha wins! Ding, 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 ding. What does Betha want? We've got t-shirts. We've got tons of fidget toys. Woo, woo, woo! We have got journals. We have got that hat that Jen Asbell knitted for us. We have head massagers. We have the Harry Potter coloring book. We've got the Lama Sutra coloring book. We have the sheep. We've got, the apples to apples. The fables. What do we want? Betha, what do you want? Oh, Keely says gotta go and journal. Hashtag therapy goals. Hit those goals, you got it. Oh, on the couch with Sean at 200K. Once he gets back, if he will say yes, then could totally do that. I totally would do that. I asked him if he'd be on anyways. A hat. Yeah, we've got, here, I'll show you. It looks like this. It's a cute knitted hat. Okay. Oh, he agreed already. Okay, well then Sean on the couch with Sean. Taryn asked if I can guest and not talk. I don't think that would make much sense. The whole guesting, even if you don't want us to see you, you at least have to talk. Because otherwise, that's the whole point. Okay, Jenny H, thank you. We made a deal in the comments. Okay, Sophie, I trust you. Tanya, the giveaway just works, so we start voting for people, and then I pick somebody randomly, and it's all very random. Thanks, Jenny H. Of course, Betha Ray, what do you want for the giveaway? Let us know. Do you want a Tangle toy? Do you want one of the, there's like these little fidget things that have marbles in them that are very cool. Zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop. We have the t-shirts that went out this month. And someone was saying, I think, was it you, Allie, you haven't received your t-shirt? They should be arriving. Yours went in the mail. I sent it to you, and I have your new address. So it should come your way. It should come any day. Oh, we also, you guys keep forgetting about this. We have Cheerful Mood Balm. Apply to temples, under nose, and on pulse points. Natural and organic. We have that. Oh, wants a journal. You got it, dude. Don't even worry about it. You're going to get the journal. It's a really cute journal. It's a tree. It's like our tree. And then it's got lined pages. Okay, so I'm going to put a Post-it on here so I don't forget that it's yours. We're really going through this giveaway bin. I'm not going to lie. Okay. And this goes to Betha. And send your address. If any of you won the giveaway, we have Eloise, BD, and now we have Betha. Send your address that you want the giveaway to come to info@katiemorton.com. Okay? Let's see. Okay, now we're going to do the mail haul, like I said, right? Okay. Let's get to it, you guys. Oh my god, you guys, you know that you're getting silly and old when you get really excited about something like scissors. I got new scissors in the mail from Amazon. Sorry, I got a hair in my eye. Thanks, Michelle H. Woo, woo, woo. Smash that like button. If we want Sean to do On the Couch, we got to get to 200,000 likes. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. I'm just opening this with scissors because I'm excited about my new scissors. I usually just open these with my hands, like, you know. Ooh, you guys. Look. Look at the drawing. Can you see? Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry, you guys, for the... I need to get better gear. You see it? How cool is that, right? I know. Ooh la la. This is from... Oh, you guys! Where's the cowbell? Oh, Knit Jester. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Dropping those likes. That is boss, Yana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at, now we're at 135,000 likes, just like that. Pew! Thanks, Simply Jenna. You guys. It's so much more dramatic on a phone. I love it. I love it. Oh, Nat Bear says, do you have to be a Patreon patron in order to get a gift? Unfortunately, you do, just because it's an easier way for me to manage it. But you can go over to DFTBA and order one of the posters if you want. And I think there's a couple more signed ones left from VidCon Europe. I think they said there's 3 left. Get them if you want to get them. DFTBA.com/KatieMorton. Oh, Sean said he spelled it wrong. Oops. Okay. Oh, Nikki Fitch has a question for On the Couch with Sean. We got to get 200,000 likes, you guys. But this is from Serena. Thank you, Serena. I will read this beautiful card. Maybe this, I think this might have to go up as the Kenyan Art of the Week. I have some others sitting over here, too. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's get into this mail haul. Okay, cut along the dotted line. I will with my handy dandy new scissors. Because I'm so fancy. Okay. These are so nice. My old scissors were legitimately... Thanks, Cher! Oh, you guys. First of all... What? Sorry, I don't want the shininess to shock you. It's even got the wig one. Can I do it? I can do it. I can touch it and look at it at the same time. Ooh. Kenyan stickers! Okay. Well, I say Kenyan stickers, but it's Minion stickers. But whatever. Tomato, tomato. Oh, we've got a unicorn. His name is Mystique. Ooh la la. Got a little fluff in your tail, Mystique. Get you ready for your big debut. Okay.
Everyone should have fluff in their tail.
I know everybody should have fluff in their tail. And we also, oh my god, it's another Myrtle the Turtle. But this one is ready for the cold weather. Maybe this needs to go over back to the UK or Scandinavia.
Canada.
Does it have a Canada? Pebbles. This one's name is Pebbles. Oh my god, so cute. Oh, socks. You guys, because of you, I have the best socks. I'm not gonna lie. The other day I was wearing my white and gray New Zealand ones, and the day before that I had those fuzzy teddy bear ones that Kimmy gave me. You guys, you send me the best socks. These are from Frozen. Is this Olaf? Isn't his name Olaf, if I remember correctly? Oh, one pair. I love it. US size 6 through 10. These should fit most of us. Yay, yay. I'm assuming these are giveaway things, but I don't. Oh, creative coloring. Look at the shininess. Woo, woo, woo. It's a Frenchie. I love a French bulldog, you guys. And then look. Sorry, I'm trying not to flash it so it doesn't. Ooh, there's a zebra. And a zebra. Ooh. I don't want it to do the freaky, deaky thing. Okay. I've got to find the card in here because I just keep pulling out all the cool things and there's a lot more to pull out. Oh, another dream catcher. Woo, 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 woo. Look. Look. Oh, and a... Oh, it goes on your shoe. It's an anklet. Woo, woo. I think it's an anklet. Or maybe it's one of those things that you put that goes along your foot. Have you guys seen those? Like, it's almost like decorating your foot. It's like foot jewelry. I love it. Okay. Ooh. Weymouth. Weymouth? Am I saying Weymouth? Ooh. You guys see? It's a magnet. Stick this on the fridge. Unless this is a giveaway. Don't get too excited, Kate.
Magnet.
Live well, laugh often, love much. It's a keychain. These are so cute. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Says, hey Katie, I hope you're well and having a great holiday. Okay, I don't want to read anything in case it's private.
Are you still answering questions on Patreon?
Oh, this is from Sophie Joe. Yes, I'm still going to answer questions on Patreon. We're not done yet, guys. We got 40 minutes left. Sophie Joe, thank you, thank you. We will, Holly. Oh, and we got a squirrel notebook. How'd you find this? Oh, this is awesome. In confetti, but it's Easter themed. Yay! Oh my god, you guys, it's even got little sheeps in it. I'm gonna have to put this all together, shake it up in a Ziploc so that it'll all come together in a confetti. Or maybe someone should send it. I don't know. Did it say? I'm sorry, Sophie Joe. Is Sophie on? I think she is. Let's see it. I want to see. I'll read through. I'll let you guys know if these go in the giveaway pile. Oh, and I love this. It's like, oh, always be yourself unless you can be a unicorn. Then always be a unicorn. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Okay, this is the last package, and this one even is written on the side, and it says, sorry for the bizarre packing. I don't mind at all. I get to use my new scissors. Super excited. This is our last package, so if you're wanting questions answered, I'm coming back at you in just a minute. Just a minute.
There's an explanation of my package in the letter. You can read that part of it if you want.
Okay, I just didn't want to read it all in case. Okay, okay, she says, hey Katie, I hope you're well and have had a great holiday. Sorry my package was taking so long. I wanted to make sure it was just right and kept changing my mind on what to put in it. Ooh, Jacob, we got a new Patreon patron. Woo, 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 woo. I would just like to say thank you for all the help. Oh, she thanks the Kenyans too. Wouldn't have gotten through it without you. Really best community ever. It wouldn't have gotten help if it wasn't for you guys. This is for all of us. Keep doing what you're doing. You do an amazing job. We love you loads for it. Where does it say, Sophie? I don't see. Is it another note? Did I miss it? I don't see the explanation other than what it is. Did I miss it? Okay. Okay, here we go. We're opening this up. Choo-choo, choo-choo.
Kayla's is the next package. It was Kayla who was saying that the instructions are here.
Oh, it's Kayla. I thought Sophie Joe. Oh, Sean, this is taking a turn for the bluegrass. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thanks, Holly. Holly is smashing that like button. Woo-woo. Okay. I'm going to open both sides. I'm not really sure how to open this, so I'm sorry if I'm doing it wrong, Kayla. I'm doing my best. Let's see. Lucky I did.
Mail haul, Katie.
Oh, jeez. You give Sean an inch, I tell you. I tell you. Ow. I think I just cut myself. I think something broke, Kayla.
Uh-oh, are you okay?
Yeah, will you get some rubbing alcohol?
Seriously?
I seriously cut myself.
We got a bleeder.
I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. This hoedown. Oh, something broke, Kayla. Oh no. Oh no. There's glass. I'm gonna put it in this other bag. Okay. We're gonna fix it. I know, I'm sorry it broke. But I don't want to get glass everywhere. Kayla, I'm so sorry. It didn't make it. I'm gonna try to pull it out so that I can you help me? Help me.
All right, step one. You ready?
Oh
Maybe
no,
some
Kayla.
doctoring in the-
It's all in there, but the glass just got broken. I'm so sorry.
This broadcast brought to you by isopropyl alcohol.
Isopropyl. They can't see it. Thanks, honey.
Uh-huh.
And I need I need 2 Band-Aids.
This broadcast brought to you by Johnson Johnson's
Isn't
Band-Aid.
this too low?
In association with Neosporin.
Sorry, you guys. I got cut.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody make. Oh, you wipe that end off with the thing.
Yeah. What? Oh, there's blood.
That's why I said wipe it with the thing.
God, you really are bleeding.
Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Dr. Sean, I know. I need a Band-Aid.
Another one?
Yeah, one more. I got 2. I got 2 cuts. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the intermission. I know, product placement, right? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm throwing away the stuff from the Band-Aid. Yeah. It's bleeding. Come quick.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's okay. What's a little cut? Thanks, honey. That's the smallest Band-Aid ever.
I know.
It's a baby.
Use it sparingly.
I know. Gotta get it lined up just right, which I didn't do. Okay. Choo-choo. There we go. We're all better. We're all better. Okay. And Kayla, this isn't your fault at all. It's the postman. They're the worst. Blame the postman. Mr. Postman. Stop breaking my packages. Okay, I'm getting off screen only because I put it all in this now somewhat blood-covered bag. I'm sorry. Okay. But I think it's all okay. The glass.
Just watch out. There may be some in the back of it. Like,
Yeah.
loose piece.
Oh,
very
some
nice.
just fell out.
Yeah, we'll find it later.
Seeking human kindness. Okay, so I'm going to read the letter. Do you guys see this? And it's nice because it won't shine because it's, the glass. Okay. Vacuum this area. I'm going to put this here so we don't get glass everywhere. Sit that down. Okay, guys, sorry. Slight intermission. We'll vacuum this area to make sure nobody gets cut. Okay, I think we're good. I'm all good. Okay. What was that? Oh, Sophie Joe, I missed it. Did you say I can give anything away? Is that what it said?
I think so.
Okay, I think that's what it said. I'm going to go with that. Thank you for sending all those beautiful things. Okay, so the letter from Kayla. Let's make sure it doesn't have any glass in it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Precautions. Gotta make sure. And that's all.
I'm pretty sure everyone can tell how organized a broadcast this is. I mean, we're very...
And I usually open all of the things first. But, okay, that's what you said. Thank you, Sophie. That's so sweet of you. Okay, let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I'm going to read it later because it's actually a lot of different things and it's cool. She says, I saw that, so the picture is this man that she saw. Oh, that's really cool. Moment that he gave her hope, so it's a good moment for her. It's like a reminder. Thanks, Kayla. That's so sweet. And, oh, can I read it out loud? I don't want to read it out loud if it's not okay, but it's very, very sweet. And I love the thought. And we will put glass in that or just put it up as is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be fancy. So yeah. I know, I'll have to hoover anyways. It's true, Sophie. Today is the day where the confetti gets... If we had 200,000 likes and Sean does On the Couch with Katie, I'll pop some confetti. I'll pop the confetti that Maureen gave me because
Maybe
it's all.
some Cristal.
It's in a. We don't.
Cristal.
We in the Stretch Navigator. We got food everywhere, as if the party was catered. You guys, I could rap all day. Okay. Throw the confetti. Okay. So, anyways, Kayla, thank you so much, and don't worry about things. It's not a big deal. These are just teeny little cuts. I'm okay. It's better it was me than like somebody else. Like, I'd rather it happen to me than someone else. Okay. Yeah, you guys, all the likes. 140,000 likes. Woo. I know, Dan, I do watch Dabber the Rapper. He's very good. Let's answer some questions. Actually, let's guess somebody first. How do you guys feel about that? Ooh,
Eva wanted to guess.
Eva wanted to guess? Yeah, Eva's been waiting. And then after Eva, maybe we do challenge me to a rap battle, Morgan. I love it. Let's see Eva. You guys remember Eva. We've had her on before. Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm alright.
It's been a while since we've seen you. I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, totally. I watched a few of your...
Oh, it froze. Dang it. Eva, can you hear me? Are you there? Oh, it's gone. You guys, oh, Eva! Eva! I feel like that's like a movie or something, but I think it's more like Stella. But, you get it.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It's, what's the little robot? He's out in space.
Oh, yeah. It's, Eva.
Yeah,
Wall-E. Sean hated that movie.
Yeah,
I love that movie. Thanks, Sadie girl. And Procrastinator Pro. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Stella. I know, right? I loved Wall-E. Did anybody else love Wall-E? Sean did not, and I super, super loved it. And I would mention it and quote it, and he'd be like, please stop. And I was like, but I can't. I loved it so much. Okay.
He looked like the little robot from Short Circuit, the movie.
He was just so cute. I love how they showed each other what they could do. I only go on this little tangent for a hot minute, but when you pick up the trash, he'd be like, and he'd shoot out the little box of it.
That was pretty good.
He was so cute and kept all his cool little things. Oh, and then Eva was like so high-tech crazy.
She's a little high-strung.
She was high-tech. I didn't say high-strung.
Oh, what's the difference?
It's a big difference. Thanks, Spoonie. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, are we number 5?
No, number 5 alive is...
Oh, number 5 is...
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit?
Number 5 is alive. That's what...
I don't know what Short Circuit is.
It's a movie from the 80s, because I'm old. but it looked just like Wall-E. And I was like, why did they just stole...
People do that all the time.
They stole my childhood, Katie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's a movie.
Short Circuit for life.
I know, apparently. Okay. I'll try to watch it, you guys. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, sorry. I talk and then I yawn. Okay. Hey, Katie. I was wondering... I'm on Patreon again. Sorry, you guys. It says, hey, Katie, I was wondering what your thoughts would be if a client of yours said that they wanted to relocate to a different part of the country after making some not-so-great decisions. Ugh. Would you call that starting over or running away from things? Do you think that you think that we really do get a second chance to reinvent ourselves and to live a happy and healthy life even if we didn't make the best choices in the past? I'd be interested to hear your feelings on the subject. I think this is a great topic, actually, and there's a couple things to it. I think, first of all, making bad choices in the past don't have to dictate our future. I'm going to say that again. Making bad choices in our past doesn't have to dictate our future. We can move past those. We can get a fresh start. We can decide that we want to be, oh, we got a cannon. Hold that thought. Kapew, kapew. Woo, 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 woo. Who is it? Who's dropping the likes? Michelle H. Thank you, thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Hit the deck. Thank you, Michelle. Woo, woo, woo.
I have 11 hours worth of cannons.
Sean has 11 hours of cannons, apparently, on YouTube. Someone recorded cannons for 11 hours. Thank you, Michelle. Woo, woo. We are at 156,000 likes. I know. Daniel Houston, we got hit. It's so true. Explosive. Now I'm going into another rap song, Dan. I can't help myself. I can't help it. Okay, so let's get back to the thank you so much, Michelle. We're getting closer. So, there needs more cowbell, Amy says. I don't know where it went. Oh, I have it. I know this is our backup. Do you see how this thing works? It's so funny. Okay. So, let's see. Michelle H. I'm hiding now. Under the deck. Hit the deck. Okay. Back to our question that I think was a really good one from Patreon. And if anybody, somebody said, what is Patreon? Can you guys put my link in there? It's a way for you to support creators. And you can go in and you can pledge whatever works with your budget and you get rewards according to it. And so you can check it out, see what maybe works for you. Know that nothing's going to change for you if you can't pledge. I don't want any of you to feel stressed financially because of it. It's just a way to support creators. Because YouTube doesn't really let us monetize things. It's interesting. Thanks, Dan the Noofy Man. Woo woo woo. Bye, Keely. I thought you weren't you journaling?
Bye, Keely.
I thought Keely was journaling, or was it somebody else that was journaling? Okay. So if you remember, the question that I was reading was about if a client of mine said they wanted to relocate to a different part of the country after making some not so great decisions. Would you call that starting over or running away from things? Do you think that we ever do get a second chance to reinvent ourselves and live a happy, healthy life, even if we didn't make the best choices in the past? The truth is that our choices, like I'd said, our choices don't have to dictate our future. We get to decide what we want to be, when we want to be it, and what we're doing. I do, however, want to throw in this little caveat that, like, if we don't work on the reasons we weren't making such good decisions, like, I don't know what those decisions would be. It's a very vague question, right? So those bad decisions could be, drinking heavily. It could be hurting people that were important to us. It could be just being reckless. It could be overspending. It could be things like that that make it hard for us. It could be any number of things. There's so many things that we could do that aren't really healthy for us. And so the truth about it is that if we don't work on those things and figure out why the hell we were doing them in the first place, if we don't figure that out, then no matter where we go, there we are. So running away, like moving, I would call it running away when we're not actually working on any of the hard stuff. We're just leaving. We're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Poof. And we like want to move. That's not going to make it better because wherever you go, there you are.
Making a record of all the F-bombs you drop in case the police show up.
Ooh, the police. This will be non-monetizable, so don't even worry about it. The police show up. So, yes, I know YouTube is killing a lot of communities right now, Amy. It's really boring. She's talking about really boring. It's really terrible. She says it's killing the LGBTQ plus community, and it's killing a lot of people. It's killing H3H3, one of my favorite channels, because they're hilarious. They're not making much money either. So, anyways,
I really think
YouTube has been.
She's the genius of the channel.
Hila is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love them both, but I love a lot of channels. People should be able to do whatever the hell they want. That's the wonderful thing about the online community. If you start like silencing us and not allowing us to make money on your platform, we'll find somewhere else to go. Hey, like you now, like maybe Facebook. Just throwing that out there. Predicting the future, you guys. Think there's going to be a bigger move on Facebook. I'm going to try to put more emphasis on Facebook also because I know a lot of you live on there and hang out on there. So, yeah, totally, Rachel. I agree. YouTube is being a massive hooker. And they don't give us any, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. We've already talked about this, you know. But it's because of my Patreon patrons as a whole. It's because of each and every one of you that give $1 to some of you that give $250. It doesn't even matter. Whatever you're able, it's because of you that I can do what I do. And it's because of you that I'm able to pay my bills. So I always say this in your thank you cards and I say it in your videos, but like, oh my God, I'm so thankful. I can't even tell you. Each of you, just hugs. Just hugs.
Have a great date, Bridget.
Yeah, have a good date. Ooh, good luck. You're going to be great. We're number 12. You guys. Oh, your kitty is watching Sophie Joe. That's amazing. But to finish that question, to wrap up about like moving away, just as long as you work on yourself. Thanks, Letitia. Woo! If you work on yourself, you can move and do whatever you want, and you can always get a fresh start. You don't even have to move to get a fresh start. You legitimately just have to make some changes, and small changes even at that, and start new. You can wake up one day and be like, you know what? Today I'm going to try to be positive. It's a fresh start. Every day, every moment is a fresh start, okay? Oh, Sophie P. planted her seed bombs. And if any of you, I sent out the t-shirts. I hope that some of you, I know some of you received them so far. Maureen, go pee. We'll be here when you get back. Can you bring us into the bathroom? I won't guest you, but you can bring us into the bathroom. Thanks, Amy S. Okay, let's answer some more questions, and then I'm going to go over to Patreon and answer a few more of theirs. Okay. Marilee says, I'm going inpatient May 9th, and I'm having horrible anxiety, no sleep, constantly shaking and feeling so sick. I need it to stop, going crazy, so tired. It can be scary doing something like that. I know, is it Mary Lene? What did I say? Mary Lene. I'm proud of you for making that choice. And watch my video. I have a video about what inpatient care can look like. I have a video about the 5150 and hospitalization, so it kind of gives you an idea. I don't know what type of system you're in, but it sounds like you're probably going into a treatment center. And I have videos about that hopefully can help you feel less scared about it. And just like I was talking with Jenna, or with anybody that's scared to get help, look at the exposure therapy video. Maybe use some of those tools to help you better feel in control, to better feel like you understand, and you can like visualize yourself going to it, calming yourself down so that your anxiety isn't so bad, so that you can sleep and know that it's gonna be okay. I promise it's never as scary as we think it's gonna be. Okay, you got this. Got this. Okay. Mark Wren says, is it possible to have both NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, and borderline personality disorder? It definitely is. You just have to look at the criteria. Like okay, firstly, before I even get into that, I don't let anyone diagnose you with a personality disorder that hasn't seen you for at least 6 months. And I know that sounds like a really long time, but just hear me out. Personality disorders are pervasive. They are in our lives most days, all days, and we'll see trends and different things that happen in the way that we respond and react to people. You'll see it. And in order to diagnose it, you need to be around. I need to be seeing my clients enough, frequently enough, and for a long enough time to know that it's not episodic, meaning it's not just an episode. Thanks, Eva! Woo-hoo! So doing that is important before you get a proper diagnosis. And yes, you can have them both at the same time. Okay? Just making sure that you meet both criteria and that the overlapping symptoms can be, explained by both. That's always the important part. But if you meeting the right therapist, meeting the right treatment team, they'll make sure to properly assess you, and make sure you ask for an assessment to make sure it's, that they're doing it properly. Ooh, Chloe using the sticker, the little Katie sticker. I like it. It's like, ching. I don't know if my hands are up. I forget what I sent them, but I got to kind of design it. Thanks, Karen K. Ooh. Oh, thanks, Max Payne. Thanks for the love. Of course, Mark Wren. Okay.
Oh yeah, so Sophie has a question. Can I ask?
Oh yes, sorry, Sophie.
Also, Allie V said she hasn't got her shirts.
Allie, you haven't gotten your shirts?
She's not here, I don't think, right now, but we'll have to check on that. So
yeah, because I sent the shirts on Tuesday, I think, is when they went out in the morning. Yeah, Eva, we can try to guest again later if we have time. We only have like 15 minutes today. It's the daytime, Katie. Wake up. Today's a little tight because we have to go to our massages because we're taking care of ourselves. Sean and I are doing a little self-care.
So
Sophie's question says, and Allie, your t-shirt should arrive any day. If you don't get it, let me know. Message me. And then Carly, can you let her know? And I can track it. I have all the tracking numbers for all of your guys' stuff. So we'll find out where it went. Sophie says, considering doing the Kenyan Hangout on Patreon, how do you figure out times for that, time zones and all?
First of all, what is the Kenyan Hangout?
Yeah, what is a Kenyan Hangout?
No, yeah, you know.
What do you mean?
It's it's when you
like when you this?
When you have your group chat on like the Patreon group chat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you have levels of things.
Oh, in the rewards.
The rewards.
Sorry,
exactly.
I was like, what? Sorry, guys. It's communication. It can be tricky. So the Kenyan Hangout portion of Patreon patrons, if you pay $100 or more per month, you get to hang out with me and up to 9 other Kenyans. And truthfully, we've been actually pretty good at figuring out times, even though we have some that are in New Jersey and some that are in Australia and some we've had them all over the place. And so I just start messaging you and we try to work it out. And usually it ends up being like a Friday evening for me. Like after this, I would probably hop on. That works out for my people in Australia because it's Saturday morning right now. It'd be like, 11 a.m. or noon there? I don't know. I don't want to work it out in my head. I think it's like 10 or 11 a.m. And so anyways, that's kind of how I do it, Sophie. And so you can definitely, because I'm flexible to you guys. Thanks, Dan, the Newfie man. Woo woo. So I think that, yeah, that's kind of how it works. And we do our best. And truthfully, there have been some months where we haven't been able to work it out with people's schedules. And so I do too. Because I work with you, it's fine. Then we just get to hang out. And then I have some people at the 2:50 mark, and we just schedule a time and we Skype and hang out for an hour, and it is super fun. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. Oh, it's 9 a.m. in Australia. Okay, in Brisbane. Oh, okay. I'm thinking more like Melbourne area. I think that's a different time zone. I don't know. Oh, Michelle H., I'm sorry. It can be overstimulating. But maybe just don't look at the chat and then just listen. Sometimes people just listen and they like that a little better too. Oh, 8:45. Okay, so I was thinking 11, but so it's in the morning. It's early morning. But yeah, so this is kind of how it works out. And we just do our best. So I hope that answers your question, Sophie. Let me know if you have any follow-ups. That's a good question. Okay, one more question over on Patreon. Let's see. Okay. Says, I could do with hearing a little bit about silent anxiety. My body has expressed intense symptoms of anxiety, but I myself have felt no anxiety at all. This has been because I found my counselor had to suddenly leave temporarily due to a personal situation, had no time to talk with her about it, and just told I would see a new counselor. My mind is already drowning in overwhelmingness due to an ongoing situation. This was such sudden news. I think my mind is just switched off, literally, but my body is still feeling. I hope this makes sense. This totally makes sense. Okay, there's so many things to this. When we can't actually let ourselves feel what's going on, it could be a component of dissociation. So I'd encourage you to watch my videos. Even if you've watched them, rewatch the videos on dissociation, and why it happens, and what we can do to bring ourselves back. And watch the videos I did with Alexa about the grounding techniques, because when we feel so overwhelmed, it's something that our body does to save us from a situation that's just too much. And so it pulls us out. Of course, Nikki, I didn't know if you wanted people to know that was your question, but I wanted to talk about it. I think it's a really cool question. And so rewatch those videos, because it's often because we're so maxed out, our brain is like, oh my God, I can't do any of this. What the hell's going on? And then it pulls us out. We dissociate, right? Very common. Don't worry about it. There are things that we can do to bring you back. Hence the grounding techniques video, which I would watch then, and try putting together your resiliency box. Because you are overwhelmed, and that would be why you're not actually feeling it. And the reason that you still feel it in your body is because it's still happening, even though mentally we're so taxed that we're not allowing ourselves to participate in it. But that would be my advice about that. Watch those videos, do some grounding techniques, find something that works for you, and know that it's okay. Since things just happened and you're feeling really overwhelmed, it's okay. This is a coping skill. It's helping you survive right now. If it takes you a few months to feel like you can actually be present in your body, it's okay. Just be aware of it. Do your best to keep yourself safe and bring it back when you can. It'll get better, okay? Okay, let's have someone. Let's guess someone. Okay, Caitlin. Caitlin, yay! And then Icy Spoonie, do you want to guess next? And then I'll answer a few more questions and we'll call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, Emma. Emma is here. Be our guest, be our guest. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm here. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly and I see you perfectly. Beautiful nails. I need to get mine done.
Thanks.
They're so pretty.
I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this forever. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking out a little bit.
That's okay. Yay, we're glad you're here. We'll give you a little cowbell.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm the one who was here or said something in the beginning because I have my AP Psych exam on Monday.
Oh,
So
you're going to do great.
thank you. Yeah, it's actually, so I'm a senior in high school. I'm graduating in like less than a month. Super excited.
I know.
And yeah, I was just wondering because I just enrolled in college too. Yeah, sweet. And oh, thank you. And
it's such a big time in your
yeah.
life. It's so exciting. It's stressful,
Yes.
but it's exciting.
Yes, I'm feeling it, but I'm good. I am good. So my question was that because I'm going to study psychology. I don't know exactly what field I want to go into, but a lot of my next year's classes are like developmental psych and a bunch of stuff like
Oh,
that.
I remember
already
those. Some you'll love,
Yeah.
some you hate, whatever.
Yeah, I've already taken a lot of my prerequisites in high school through dual enrollment classes and all that good stuff, so I'm good with that. So I get to go like right into it. So my question is like, think about when you started, like what advice would you have for me going into it?
Ooh, it's a tricky one. A couple of things.
Yeah.
This is like real talk time, okay? Because I wish
Okay.
someone had told me this. Don't take out a shit ton of student loans because you won't get paid a lot.
Yes, I have a part-time job now and I'm paying in cash for my first semester.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna-
that's awesome. More cowbell. I know people don't like the cowbell, but that's a big deal. And that would be, I wish someone had been like, what are you doing? I was just so stoked to like, I wanted to leave my town because it's so small. And I was like, I want to go to California where it's warm. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I didn't even think about it. And so I wish someone had said that to me. Also, it's okay to change your mind. Because I think when they make you pick, in the States, we don't get a gap year like they often do in the UK and other parts of the world. They're like, pick your major and you apply for your major. Like in big schools, you apply like right away. And so
you're 18 for life
yeah,
now.
you don't know what the fuck you want to do. Sometimes you're like 22 and you still don't know what you want to do, and that's okay. And so I just encourage you, if you're looking through the different class options and something sounds interesting, take it. One of my best classes ever was an elective I took it was actually a really hard class, but it was called Social Deviance. It didn't help with my major, but I found it super interesting. And so I encourage you to like try different things and then decide, because it's totally cool. If you want to be a therapist and everything, I can give you some advice on that as well. My advice really for becoming, like getting into the route to become a therapist or psychologist or psychiatrist, whatever you want to do, is start therapy yourself now. Even if you don't think you need it, that honestly, even to this day, I still think back, like, because I've been in therapy off and on, I feel like forever, and that really helps me. Like, it's made things so much easier. It's so much easier for me to listen in class and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's why she did this, or that's why this happened. And you already have that base, which other people won't. And it kind of gives you a leg up on self-care, and it gives you a leg up on understanding the process of therapy. So yeah, and that's really it. You're going to be you. You're going to make it unique because it's you, and you're going to be great. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That does help. I agree. Thank you so much. And
of course.
I wanted to say thank you to
We want to
Sean.
hear how you're doing.
Do what?
What?
Well, he does a lot. I don't want him to feel underappreciated. He does a lot for us. Thank you, Sean.
You do a lot.
Well, I'm
Then thank you so
Caitlin.
He said he's
I didn't hear
fanning
him.
you. He's going to fan you
Oh.
up.
And thank you so much, because you do so much for everybody, and you're amazing, and I love you, and I'm obsessed.
Aw, yay. Of course, happy to do it. I'm excited. It's exciting to see, you're in this nice transition, and we get to see how it goes and what you're up to. So keep us posted, okay?
Sure will. Thank you
I
so
want to
much.
hear. Thanks for guesting.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye, Caitlin. Yay, that's so exciting. Yeah, going back to time in my life, man, that was super exciting. But I also felt, and I wonder, someone had mentioned as a video idea, sure, of trying to pick a school in that time in your life. And I think that's a great video idea. I don't know if you guys think that would be helpful. I know a lot of us are out of that time in our lives, but I remember just feeling the weight of my decision on what school I wanted to go to and what the hell I wanted to do with my life. I remember just feeling that and being like, oh my God, what if I choose the wrong place? And so I think maybe that's something that could really help, and it could maybe be something that's helpful to you guys. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I applied for medical school, Sophie. Woo, 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 woo. That's so awesome. Oh, so exciting. But yeah, I think maybe, of course, Caitlin, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for guesting. Okay, I said that we would do icy spooning next. But do you guys think that would be a good one? Okay, be our guest. Be our guest. This will be our last guest for today, and I'm sorry, I know a lot of people want to guest, but we'll do more. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, it worked. Okay.
It worked. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you.
Me too.
We've been chatting recently.
Been out of
Thanks, Shreya.
work for 6 months because I had a really big surgery.
How are you doing?
So much better. Like a
Yay.
whole other person. It's great. But I'm super anxious about going back to work because I work customer relations for inbound calls for CVS with the corporate offices.
Ugh,
Yeah,
that sounds like a lot.
it's interesting to say the least. but I think my anxiety is getting the best of me right now, and I haven't been able to go to therapy because I was on vacation last week. So,
Well, a couple things. Know that. Oh, hold on. We're getting a cannon. So we got to hit the deck. Woo, woo, woo. Who sent the cannon?
Holy shit.
Sean's got the. Oh, Knit Jester. Woo, woo, woo. Give a little. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I keep thinking because Sean leaves the sound going after the cannon is gone. I still think that it's happening. Thank you, Knit Jester. Woo, 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 woo. We're almost 175,000 likes. Okay. As far as going back to work, are they able, because this is my advice would be to be able to like slowly integrate back? Is there a way to...
my supervisor that knew everything that was going on actually left while I was out on leave. So I have to talk to the new supervisor we have, and I'm hoping that they'll give me time to train again with someone because I've been out for 6 months.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, I'm not really sure. They're just going to throw me back on the phones and hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, try your best. Also, like, work on your relaxation techniques right now. I know that's like, you don't want to hear that, but it can help, and having some tools in your back pocket can help when it feels like too much. But I would be honest, like when you go back to work, I would be honest with whoever your supervisor is or whoever you have to check in with first, that like you're going to need to take things a little slow. And maybe get a letter from your doctor just to like make sure that they have to listen to you, or your therapist or whomever. Because integrating back, that's going to take some time, and this, we don't want your anxiety skyrocketing. We want you to have the care that you need. We want you to feel okay. And that's like a taxing job. I mean, therapists, for instance, when like some of my girlfriends who've had children even, so not even like a major surgery, but a major life change, have integrated really slow. Oh, Denise, you totally worked it out. But they're like slow to go back, and they slowly reintegrate, starting with 1 day a week, then maybe 2 days a week. And I know that that might not be something that's okay for you, but maybe they'll allow you to like step away from your desk and sit in the break room for a minute or something like that, so that you can use your tools, so that you can calm down and they won't think you're not trying to do your job, you know? Try to advocate a little for yourself to make sure that you're getting all the stuff that you need, so it doesn't feel overwhelming, because it is overwhelming, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed, you know, but we want to set you up for success. You have any tools that help? Like, does even coloring help, or music, or like a Tangle toy?
14 coloring books at my desk, so.
Okay, cool. We'll stick with the coloring for now, but let me know how it's going. When do you go back?
Well, I go for my last post-op on Monday.
Okay. Ask them for the letter. That's your time. Okay? Oh, okay. I was like, it froze for a minute, because that's your chance to get that too. Tell them you're having trouble and worrying about it. Yeah. And then when do you go back? Sorry, I cut you off.
It's okay. I'm not sure if they're going to send me back for this coming Tuesday the 2nd, or if they're going to give me more time. It depends on how the post-op goes.
Okay. Okay, well, that's our time to ask for the letter, and then that's our time to, figure it out.
And can I make a comment on one of the questions that someone left on Patreon?
Yes, of course.
I know not everybody can see them, but there was one that said that they were afraid about changing their medications because they had an allergic reaction to their last prescription. And since I do work for a pharmacy and stuff, I don't think that people realize how much their pharmacist can actually advocate for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they go to school just for medications.
Yeah.
So if they have questions, they'd be able to tell them exactly like what's in that prescription they had the allergic reaction to. So maybe talking to them would be another place for help.
Yeah, no, thanks for saying that. And that's true, especially if we're like in the generic realm. There can be different things in a medication. Even though the medication used to work, you can have an allergic reaction to just a different brand. So it's
Yeah,
really
'cause
good to,
the
yeah,
only thing has to be the same as the amount of the active ingredient. The fillers are different. in every
exactly. And I've had a lot of clients who've had like side effects they never used to have or reactions they never used to have. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Thanks
good
for-
to see you. Keep us posted, okay?
Okay.
And ask for that letter.
Will do.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Okie dokie. And that's that's such good advice, you guys. And that's why I love our community. Thanks, Bridget. Woo, 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 you guys. I know Palm Tree Beach wants this thing to break. I saw that. I saw your comment. And me and the cowbell are quite offended. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Sophie Joe. I can't get enough of the cowbell. If we get to 200, remember we pop. Oh, but we're out of time, you guys. No breaking the cowbell.
I've avoided the couch.
I know Sean's like, he says he avoided the couch. Sophie,
Well, that's all we have for today, folks.
that's all we have. Run away, run away. Oh, thank you, Eva. Eva. I think I always say Ava.
Goddamn man.
Oh, okay. So, Just Me and Music said my friend is cutting. What do I do? I have some videos about how to talk to people, but the truth is, check in with them. Let them know you care. We can't force people to get better, but we can be there for them. We can support them, and we can check in. Oftentimes, we just need someone to talk to us. We need someone to check in with us, even if they're like, I don't want to talk right now. Be like, okay, that's fine, but I'm going to check in with you again tomorrow. It's okay. You can do that. Be persistently sweet and loving. Some people just need that. And if they want to talk about it, then they can. Okay, everybody. I love you so much. This has been wonderful. Like I said at the beginning when I was talking to Michael Buckley, I feel totally recharged. Yay, yay, yay. Oh,
By the
okay.
way-
And Nikki says offer to first aid their cuts.
There's some new names.
We have new names?
Oh yeah, some people have some new names.
We have new names? What do you mean?
You'll see. You'll see.
People have new nicknames.
Oh, new nicknames. He's being so like elusive, silly. Thanks, Yoiks. Woo woo. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If you haven't gotten your questions in for the Patreon videos this month, I'm going to be filming those. I'm going to try to answer some more of your questions on Patreon, but give me a hot minute. I may not get through them all, but I love you all so much. Thank you to all my wonderful Kenyans. Thank you to all my Patreon patrons. Thank you to Sean for DJing. I will see you next time. Bye.